Hello and welcome. This is your dearest koi fish for Clash of Interests, and I have finally time to take a few videos again. I was a little bit inactive the last few days, but don't let that be a problem. So the last time we were stuck, we were swipe away the anger style on Metal Gear Rising style, but yeah. No, for real though, we fought just the werewolf last time, and with the soul hunter we used so today we have again a soul builder coming up. Though, what do we do for the soul build? Last time we went, as always, you put some things that not everything is just for the build itself, but sometimes you put some other things that do just as much damage. But this build was more or less mostly a fear build with Whisper of Fear, Fear Barrier, and Macrophobia, things like that. So we could go either for this Spirit Link spam, we could go for a pure Siphon deck, we could go for a Judgement build too. So there's quite a lot of options that we could go for. And I think... Oh, and also the better luck. So we'll see what we get just for a few in chapter 1, and depending on that we'll be choosing that. By the way, here you can just barely see that the upper left piece of the picture has a slight color, so don't you worry. We did unlock. We did beat hard 1. But if you want to know for real, go check out the last video, boys. I had to put that somehow, right? At some point I had to put these types of joke there. Use action code. Wait. What? Oh, did I? Okay, I'm an idiot. That's why. Okay, so starting up. The Soul Hunter. That's great. Great pure logic there. So we had the either gaining health or mana and as an ability, but we'll see, we could get just crystallizing, putting us at 3 extra mana every turn. Or the money, just so we can easily... Nah, you know what, I'll take the crystallizing, and thus I'll take a health upgrade with this. Let's see, Darkfire. Okay, so you see we already have options with better luck things or the Judgement. And before I decide, let's just already start a fight. So guys, we're already getting into it, but grab a coffee, take a sip, and let's get right into it. Now did I just get
locked, my little baby?
Did I just freaking... It wasn't this picture. Okay, I have to look. Oh, mysterious gift. Get a random card. Excuse me? What is this? I didn't get this blessing. What is this? Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, it's we are close to Christmas, right? Okay, so now I got it with this thing here. So, you know the classic opponent that little gnome behind the cat, which also gives you every time a gift which you can open, which most likely you'll open 2 or 3, 1 to 3 prank cards and 1 card you can actually use. So that's kind of a neat plus for the Christmas season. And again, this was the same shop. Let's close the intersection. What does the chest give us? A Judgement. Should we go for a Judgement build? I mean, we have the mana for it.
What?
I feel yeah, it's not necessarily when you go for a Judgement build, it's not necessary that you have lots of mana, but I feel that's kind of the direction you're going to. So what? Yes, we'll go for a Judgement build.
No, you can't go to another full moon. That's going to be more dangerous than the forest.
And oh yes. So this thing, okay, that's why actually this is one of the cards why you want to get better luck. just because you can get a +3 with that. Oh, we got it anyways. Okay, there we go. I mean, we just need to kill him, right? So this shouldn't be that much of a problem. Let's just Scythe him over here. You know, I just didn't want to like use too much health for it. Which card in enemy stacks? Oh, okay, so Stigmata, we could have used that last time, but never mind. You can choose one card to replace this card permanently. Should we go for Soul Extraction? Yeah, you know what? Sure. Sure. Just that we probably won't use that card for the next like 1 to 2 chapters, because most opponents just have garbage cards, especially in chapter 1. And sure, let's draw a card. Counter the next card as if we... Yeah, no, we do need that. Oh, how annoying. By the way, maybe you hear my voice a little bit. As if I were sick. I'm not necessarily sick. I was just outside for a little bit too long, and you know, when it's cold outside. Oh yes, yes. Put the song in, like, baby, it's cold outside, and whatnot. But yeah. Usually when I go outside for a little bit too long, I always come back with a dripping nose. Oh, did we get the good luck? Oh, we did get the good luck. We just paid 3. We just paid 3 life for it, but nah, whatever. It's the early game. Surely not gonna be a problem, right? It's not gonna. That's gonna bite me in the ass later. Let's do this. Dude, we basically always drew the freaking armor card, didn't we? But yeah. So the Judgement build was basically all about gaining this thing, a counter, or well, a count up for Judgement, and for every 10 you get a card called Death Comes to your deck. When Death Comes, it always costs 1 health to use. It always an exile card. It always draws you a card and deals 10 piercing damage. What is the difference is when you have 20 Judgment, the next Death Comes that is shuffled to your deck actually does 10 piercing damage twice, then 3 times, 4 times, and so on. So your damage will skyrocket like super fast.
It's all for your
And that's
safety.
an exact kill, so rip the village guard there. And I probably need the action, and I mean, what would I even upgrade? Probably this, because for once I won't banish this card, and I won't banish the Adjudicated anyways. So yeah, we could go for hands, but let's action it up. And 1 more fight. Oh, sure, the bag. Oh, let's give him like really costly cards such that he can kill himself. Or, oh no, I need. Oh no. I hope it doesn't trigger. I hope it doesn't. You know, I hope it doesn't trigger like count when he uses it, and because it would be quite annoying if he just could. Now I've copied the 1 attack card, and I'm stuck with that. Oh, now I can use the thing. Sure, you can get more mana. No problem there. Let's use the Void, and I'm assuming that in 1 or 2 turns we are gonna draw a Death Comes. 1 or 2 turns. Maybe now. Do we get better luck? No, we don't. Okay, let's pass it up once more. Oh, okay, we have now 20. There we go. The second Death Comes, deal 10 piercing damage twice. So let's overkill.
If you must insist on going.
Yes. You can see I know them more or less by heart by now. All the time I've played. Oh, got a lamp. So again, this is more so for a Siphon build, but you know, it's not too bad to have. Choose 1 card for 3 random spells. Shuffle 2 copies of each to each player's deck. No, I don't want that. Maybe I probably should get the Gather Lamp, because we'll be getting we'll probably be getting more equipment slots during the game. Like, you know, if our choices won't be too bad or too like one-dimensional, then yes. And by the way, I'm sure I've drawn this exactly once until now. So this is really bad. And sure, let's get the Judgment card. Yep, let's get the Judgment card. Actually would need to siphon a little bit of that mana, or else you're gonna regret it. If you can use all those fear cards. I'll just Judgment, sorry, no, not fear cards, Judgment cards. And well, ah yes, Mischief's cousin over there. Why did you betray us? How could you? How dare you? Actually, we're kind of getting our shit kicked in. The frick? Sure. I think there's actually both of those, so props to that freaking hacker. And are we gonna die, really? Really? Oh yeah, sure, you can use your death comps. Oh, come on, did you really? Oh wait, can this permanently copy death comps? No, oh, okay, it was too cute. It was too cool to be true. So, I can't use that anymore. We have to restart because I just don't draw any of those.
People sent me to guard this field.
Yeah, I guess I need better luck in this. Yeah, indeed. Should we just Soul Freeze? Just negate his cards, or Darkfire? You know what? I'll just Darkfire. Just hope that I get better luck than him that he does. I mean, again, as you see, if you have better luck, like if you have a Defcon or something that does indeed make your like 100% chances. This Darkfire for 4 health, it needs just 25 damage out of nowhere, so that's quite a good card. Let's be honest. Oh, there you go. Oh, okay, he got the garbage luck, so everything's fine. Everything's just fine how it is. We got actually a Death Coin. Ooh, but yeah, like, what are we using it for? Just this thing. No. Well, we won't get a second guided line build now, but we have already one. We're not going for a siphon build. We can keep it this way. So probably I want to upgrade this first. And do I actually want to upgrade the second card? Oh well, you know what? We have fought like a bunch of stuff. We can now look at these cards, and probably I will get the Clouded over just because it gains you a little bit of judgment, and we have. I mean, those cards actually cost you a bunch of mana over time. This is another card I want to get actually. And also in this comment you restore 1 health when you lose health on your turn. So Assimilate basically makes, it gives you a discount on all health costs. And actually, yeah, I mean, a discount on 0, having a negative cost gives you mana, gives you health, which, I mean, is true. So sure. And also Death Perspective would be a fine card too, but I'll get the Pendulum of Death. And could we please, oh, I can't even upgrade this anymore. Oh, rip. I keep this around just because, sometimes I want to get that. Let's fully heal, although we are already at full, and fight the last fight.
Can heal your wounded heart.
Against the Spring Spirits, the classic matchup. I don't know, I feel like I get her so often chapter 1. I mean, it's either she, Red Grandma, or like the Crocodile. So yeah, let's look at your deck. What do you have? You really only have 5 cards in your whole deck. This is so garbage. Oh, I mean, probably you have multiples? Maybe? Nah, I don't think the game is so intelligent that it cuts down on multiples. So let's just leave it behind and siphon it up and pass. And you have a free negate there already. With 14 judgment actually, so that's 20 judgment. Sure. I have a max hand of 3. Yeah, perfect. Then I'll keep this basic attack around just so don't have to redraw it. Or actually, I keep the other one around. So this is closer to that one. And maybe. I mean, I could have just used this. And, I mean, what could we have drawn into? Nah. There was one more Jeff comes, but. Oh, there you go. This is your left side.
Enjoy the quietness
So actually you can stall a bunch and just wait around until you have like over 100 judgment, because the death comes at some point just stops adding extra damage. So as soon as you have 100 judgment, or like even if you're when you reach 100 judgment, you would get a death comes that does 10 damage 10 times, right? But so that happens. But as soon as you get more than that, so on 110 you would get a new death comes, but instead of dealing 11 times, it just stuck at 10 times. So that's at least how like a year ago I was I explained. I don't know if they changed it or something, but 100 damage on a 1 cost card is pretty good, isn't it? But to reach that, it'll take way too long, and we can just stall many turns and just do that to, in a sense, one hit kill. But is it really a one hit kill if you count it like that? Well, I leave you to decide that. Do we actually want to upgrade 2 cards? Namely, Clouded Over and this maybe. This should also give you 5 judgment, right? Or the Attracting Soul. By the way, Death Harvest actually gives you a 1 to 3 times. Thus, with better luck, you can deal 12 damage with it. But you know what? Let's get one more action, and then I think with this, we are set on the damage. What am I saying?
You can drink what you can imagine.
Actually, do we take the basic attack? Yeah, let's take the basic attack. And what is there? We have 5 more cards, so we have a bunch more shops. And I can't even buy this, so let's leave it there. Oh, you get chests. Yeah, sure. And no, thank you. No prophecy. We are playing with an evil spirit, not good ones. Also collapsing is another fear build, Cloak of Fear. Well, it says in the name there. And the Siphon Fusion. Oh man, I love Siphon Fusion. I couldn't get it now. Do we actually banish the mana? Yeah, let's banish the 2 mana. And there are 2 more cards I want to banish in this deck. Maybe 3, potentially 3 cards. But we'll have 2 free banishes in chapter 2 and 3. So
sometimes
this deck is actually coming up all nicely. Oh, Countdown. I think Countdown was the starting gain judgment of the current turn number. So it's the same as like I was a little bit weirded out when I opened up this Fairy Blessings, because I was wondering like why the frick I was finding the Anger Aroused there, which does exactly the same. But let's get the countdown and let's see what the Time Elf has to offer. A cheese trap. Actually, that's fine. I wish I was going for a Siphon build, because imagine you have like 4 guided lamps around, and each of those, like with every spell activation, you steal 4 extra health, and now you make 8 extra health out of that. But I mean, we'll go for the Plenteous No Plague, that's for sure. Question is more so, what do I copy? And I think there are better cards later on that I actually want to get, and I actually want to copy, because these are just yeah, I can leave them there. Well, oh yes, sure. Do we even have a 4? Yeah, we do have a 4, but no 6s. But +1. And I mean, the next time you play this card, so Tearing just keeps on doing more damage. That would be an okay card to copy, but nah. You know what? I'll probably go for something safe, like a draw card. Yeah, like you'll probably see me just freaking copy a draw card. But in any case, I should have kept the Scythe in hand, just so we could. Yeah, now we have to bait out 2 negates, so I'll just pass. There we go. So now we do bait out 1 with this. We do bait out the Siphon, use these 2, and death comes. Another death comes. Oh, okay, this is death. This is the full death. You would have died from full health there. 30 health damage. Yo.
Sometimes Looking the werewolf
Sure, let's
is
fight
my
the
only
giant.
fight.
I think every time you
Doubt
siphon
can
with a siphon
defend
lamp,
itself. Look how tiny
you are
you
just
are.
this thing is gonna trigger. So that's epic. We have a counter card. Does this negate the attack or just counter the 2 damage? Sure. Okay, so at least I technically couldn't just wait up on 1 attack card. I hope it actually, right? Yeah, don't take the damage. Okay, fine. And here we find the guided lamp. So every time, I think this should trigger. No, actually it doesn't trigger. And you have a 15 damage card. Should I get that? Probably not. And we are gonna take a... Ah, no, it's negate. Okay, we have a negate. So that's fine. And to get this, so we are close at death. Oh, maybe actually the gather lamp did just take from the mana. So I actually didn't do damage. So let's see. Like, if I use Attracting Soul itself does siphon 3 mana, does should do damage, and maybe the gather lamp does too. Yeah, the gather lamp does count. So this is a free. Every spell basically becomes 2 cards from hand. Or like every damaging spell takes 2 cards from his hand. Again, we're already done with that, guys. So never mind that. And Harvest Soul. You 5 piercing. If enemy has no mana, enemy loses up to half health. So this is a bunch of damage. I should probably get that. Nah, it's a. I mean, like.
Let's see who's here.
Okay, now I wanted to say like story-wise, like plot-wise, or like flavor text-wise. That card is more so a siphon. A siphon support. So we'll leave that there. Do you want piercing damage for each card? Yeah. Again, more so for the fear build, but oh well. A little bit late on that. Sorry for the little what's it called, noise there. Just my oh, do we get the blood drinker? I mean, there are probably 100 better cards, 100 better draw cards than blood drinker. So but you know, yeah, I mean, you absorb a little bit of health, so what's so bad at that? And I mean, we are like, I really need a heal right now. So that's kind of the problem when you don't go for, when you are not going for a siphon build, you kind of struggle with health. Like, there you go. So we are still with plenty of Snowflake. We still kind of want to find something to use it on. You know what? I'll actually remove the Adjudicator for the Gather Lamp. So a little bit. So every turn we'll get just that little bit of more mana, more health, and we'll survive. We will survive.
Another treasure.
And sure. Okay, so I first need the negate for sure, and yeah, obviously. So this is gonna siphon exactly nothing, or just his mana, and now we can. Yeah, I mean I would die with this. Do we get... No. Okay, the stack really needs to improve a bit. And... Exactly that. Sure.
Hey, another
Let's try again. Don't need that. But we have the same start actually. So... let's still hope for the best. Actually, I mean, Swift Strike is a slightly better card than Blood Drinker, but... I mean, do we just get it? Nah. Okay, you know when like in shooter games you have like a bunch of grenades with you and like you never want to use them. Okay, this is I can't. Oh, actually that's why I didn't. I feel like actually the main screen didn't update when I was starting it, so now you can see a new little advent. Main screen. It's looks really cute actually with this type of pumpkin, and yeah, actually, cool design. So the niche ring can go for now. Smithy, sure. Let's get. Actually, you know what? I'll get a little bit more mana siphon, and sure, let's use 10 coins for this. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. We really needed that. Actually, you know what? Let's fight the Snowbird first. Just for the funsies. Assimilate what? In this combat, you restore 2 health when you lose health on your turn. Sure. Again, just like the... Wait, what's it called? Cruel Assimilate? Sure. And the other one was usually called what? Just Assimilate? The one, the spell card? Spell card? Yeah. I should have used that first. But, oh well. We lost out on 1 judgment. Shouldn't be that bad, right? Right. What do you have in your deck? So chilled cards? Yeah, you have only chilled cards. Oh man. So that's actually, you know, with cards like that, you can look through your opponent's deck. So I find it really cool. Just because you could, I mean, you could do for the wiki, like you could write like Snowbrute and all the cards he has. Or is that actually already on the wiki? I'm actually not sure. But in any case, you know, it's cool to know that. Or probably, you know, you won't remember like what they really use because you always see this like, random basic attacks. So like, I don't know. But yeah, it's really in theme that he has all the chilling cards. And Scythe a little bit. It's actually not a nice Scythe. But yeah. You see, like the Judgement can stack up quite fast. And we could get another action, but we have 3 already with only 1 action card in deck. So I'll rather enhance some cards. And actually, I won't. Do I mean, yeah. Sure. Let's upgrade these 2 cards. And do we get more health? Probably. I mean, have we actually already used up all our money at some point? I feel like we didn't. Like we never even reached that. So this card, Death Pocket Watch, draw 2 cards. You have 10% chance to gain Judgment times 10. Again, with Battle Luck Coin, with Death Coin, you would gain just pure 10 Judgment. That would be actually a cool card to have. Let's look at this. You get Cold Snaps, Candles. Gain 8 mana. Actually, Tea Time would be fine. So I could either get like deal 4, get 4 armor, gain 8 mana, or enemy suffers. Okay, this is probably the worst one. But maybe Tea Time actually. Nah. Let's keep the grenade around. You know, until you finally reach the boss fight, and then you look at the boss and you see that all his cards are just as garbage as they are now, and end up doing exactly nothing, right? So that's like the direction we are headed for now. And what we get? Sure, let's get a negate. So we are really a controlling deck somewhat. At least until now, like we don't do that much damage, let's be honest. Only death comes to damage. But as soon as you draw them, like, boom. And can I not spare any health? Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Now, actually, I should have fought this guy, because now I'm the same position as I was before. Oh, Silent Contract. Dark card can be played 1 more time, so... I mean, they could have just written Recycle on there, but... What do I know? Maybe Soul Leech. Maybe I should get Soul Leech, just so we have a little bit something to get back. Also, Macrophobia, just so we have a action card. So, you know, I kind of want to get everything here. But yeah, I'll start with Soul Leech just because, yeah, we kind of need the help there.
This weapon is not for you.
What do I copy? Actually, I could copy one of these. Probably Soul Leech. Having a second Soul Leech, or having actually a second Judgment of Void to negate another card. Just pure negates. And that would do the trick. Yeah, no, I'll probably... yeah, I need to skip...
Where is my cat? Bring it to
okay, you know what? We'll fight this. We'll try one more. We have one more try at this guy. We'll throw us at him, and without using the cards. And we'll siphon, because now, you know, we have a little bit more siphon, so we might just survive on him without dying, right? Okay. If that was actually the shoe, drawing 1 more card, we would have been dead. And we don't draw any... Yeah, let's use this Soul Leech. Thank you very much. Leech 14. Oh, we even got the extra card from him, so that's quite cool, quite cool. Sure, let's activate basic attack, and now you're checkmate. There's nothing you can do next turn. Only if you already kill me, but yeah, there we go. Oh, sorry, did I say we would checkmate him? Sure. Oh, come on, don't die now. Okay, thank you. Thank you. That's Siphon. I should have actually used the other Siphon to have 2 more health, but oh well. Yeah, exactly. This is the guy I was talking about earlier. So yeah, this is a cat. This is probably a cat, right? I call it a cat. And sure, do we? No. Nah, I won't activate this because it's. Oh, actually, is this death turn? Wait. Kill the opponent in 1 turn. Whoa! Hold up. For each damage taken. What? Kill the opponent in 1 turn. What? Man. Oh frick. Yeah, with this, we're not gonna do 200 damage.
This is no fun.
Oh wait, he got. Oh, so we can just gain a little bit of coin. Okay, I should have actually retried that. Oh well.
The full moon night.
Yeah, I mean, I really like these events. Like when they put stuff like that in there. Just Judgment of Blood. Gain 3 judgment, absorb 1 health for each 4 judgment. Okay, so this will be our most likely our full heal. Actually, no, this is probably the gifted. Sure. Overheal 15. Ah, frick. And oh, we even get him again. So second try in there. And if he draws the same card again, we are dead. Okay. And you know, I just want to gain a little bit more judgment. You know, I'd actually be really happy to draw the soul extracts to see like what happens. But this will heal 4. So you know what? Yeah, I'll just use it. We need it. Yeah, we really do need it. If he draws again the overheal, I mean, he's just healing 15, so not overhealing, but still. And do we actually get Purifying Light? I mean, that would be so out of place in our deck. But you know, healing 15 on a free mana, that's, yeah, you know what? This is so weird, but we get this. We really kind of need, since I'm not playing that many Scythe cards, we kind of need something that heals us to mitigate all our costs. Actually, I still don't know if you can even win. Okay, no, we can. There you go. That was just 60 damage in just death counters. Perfect. Just, you know, the damage can really just skyrocket out of control with this deck. But it takes 2 turns, like 1 to 2 turns to really set up that much. Still, I keep the collapsing. I don't want to pay for it. It's too costly. I'm giving it 4 for health for that. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of getting just that instead of just pure mana. Because usually if you go for a Siphon build, you kind of don't want all the extra health there. Like, I mean, it's not that it's like unwanted, it's just you'd rather get like the mana to continue your combo since you're siphoning all the health anyway, so what do you really care about? You don't really care about that. So, but this time, as you can see, like we are always struggling at low health, so there needs something to be done about that, and that's why I got Purifying Light. And I hope we can actually redraw it. Yeah, sure. Is this a hoax build? Is this guy copying my hoax build? Man, I cannot accept such absurdity. How do you even think that you can build a freaking hoax deck? As we all know, hoax decks don't work. Right. Are we really gonna die now? All the happiness just flew out. Yeah, was sucked out of me. Sure. We drew so many prank cards though. That's mostly the reason why. And with Soul Leech, you know what? Yeah, okay. You know what? You can have the collapse. Man. Sure. Another one. And actually even already heal. Or siphon that bit. And that's the first that comes, so maybe we draw into the second one. Oh! And yeah, we heal 15. We mitigate a little bit of our prices. Actually, where's our adjudicator? Ah, no, right. I have still the Gatherline bond, so yeah. I mean, that's perfectly fine. And this could kill if we get max luck. Oh, nice. Absorb 5 health, siphon 5 health. Ah, freaking want that. But let's get the draw too. And you know, it's judgment supporting and like luck support. Ooh, Santa's doubts. Oh, whose gift is this? Wait. Oh. Did we get something? No, but what is written there? Like Christmas gift, something has already happened. So yeah, exactly like on the. Yeah, I really don't like that the little banner there. It's when it said, because it says actually every time you bite to the witch's apple, or like before you bite the witch's apple, you see the witch hat, right? And there comes the same thing, like a little like notice that you have already started the event. Like, okay, great, many thanks there. Can we? There will be what gift? Oh, it's the wrong gift. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm an idiot. That's why. Actually, now at this point we could copy the Death Pocket Watch, just as a. Or actually, should we copy Purifying Light? You know, that's the most out of place thing. Like that we are kind of like a death advocate or something, or like whatever. Like we're death's second in command, and we get on with like non-cars. So that's I call that only the best of lore. And by the way, this deck still needs a little bit of a revamp. Let's put it that way. So you know what? Yeah, I'll copy the Death Pocket Watch.
This is what you want.
Hoping that, I mean, I could also get another Gatherline, but I'm hoping that by having more draw cards, we are just doing that a little bit more damage. Oh yes, I'll pick this up instantly. Any day of the week. And also Photography, I actually wish we got that last time. But there's a Judgment of Cold. Gain Judgment times 5, enemy suffer chill times 1 for each Judgment. So this is amazing. And so now the only thing about this class, we are like, I'm so used to now having all the discounts with Witch and the Magician and whatnot, that this is annoying, paying 65 for not that great of a card. Let's be honest, like it's not the best card around. And what's this here? We could get Megaphobia actually, but you know we have now at this point we have 3. Okay, I mean yeah, I used the thing to get Purifying Light, but so we have 2 action cards already. Ooh, a Nell. Ooh, and actually even Siphon Fusion. I still. You know what? I'll get rid of the heals. I don't know if I can just close down on this because it still says open here. You know, I don't want like to close this gift and then not being able to get the event. I get to have consuming cards. Sure. So by the way, just the like yellow thing on health consuming card. That's just like cards that have instead of the usual mana cost, they have the health cost. So those are health consuming cards. And actually, I will get that when we'll have the Spirit Link spam deck. Power Spirit. At the start of your turn, enemy spell cards cost 1 more in this combat. So, sure, nice Fear build card. Fear build Blessing. Calamity, gaining initial mana. Or Codex of Wonders, add a temporary spell card to your hands. Taking 8 damage for a spell card is... nah. You know what? Well, actually, I said we didn't need that much mana, but I'll still get this thing because, sure, why not? It costs us only 6 health, so... And you know, we'll replenish it just here. So, this can go once more. Let's look at the last chest. Okay, I'm saying last chest, but not necessarily. And, oh, we pay another 10 health. Oh, we pay another 10 health? Really? Really? Can we really afford this? Sure. Sure. Oh, another wrong gift. Can I close down on this? I really don't know. But now, you know, now we have the money, so you can just. I will buy a Nell. I mean, getting a free spell card every turn is It's just too good to be true.
Where is
And I'll not get the Siphon Fusion because we have already 2 Siphon cards today. This is basically our limit for other builds.
Don't miss it.
Fate Manipulation with the like chess pieces and stuff. Like another this, another Fear Absorption. So yeah, you know, as you can see, like some cards just go hand in hand. Like this shuffles 1, 2, 4 Fear, so it's perfect with Battle Log cards. I mean, it's really cool as a mechanic to weave all these builds back, or like one into another. Stigmata still. Dark World Guide. If an enemy has no mana, pick a card from 3 random cards to double its effect. Sure, that would be a cool card, but we're not a Siphon deck. Another wrong gift. So okay, I have to close these down in that case.
Human being. Don't think there
Okay,
are so many.
that's good to know for future.
Each
For the future.
card has its
So
value.
let's see. Assimilate, sure. And the mana card gives me a Soul Freeze. Counter next 2 cards the enemy plays, but it costs just. Wait, those were all wrong gifts. What? Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay, maybe chapter 3? But it's really improbable. Like,
It's your
you
call.
also get all the apples, right? In chapter 2. You never have to wait for chapter 3, right? I mean, I don't know. I have no clue what happened there. So, oh, yeah, sure. Spiritualism. Let's siphon a little bit there. Draw 2 cards. Draw 1 card. So now we are a real draw deck. Sure, you know what? I'll get even 2 negates more there. And, no, can heal just 15, so... I mean, okay, that's still a good card. Overhealing being converted to piercing damage is kind of in the vein of the deck. And yeah, we didn't get the 10. We've used it 2 times now, so that's a 10% and a second 10%, and we didn't get it yet. And counting how many times we'll have to wait for that. Do we already give him like 15, 16? Yeah. Yeah, take 16 chill. 22 chill. Oh yeah, okay. It gives the judgment first before it gives you the chill, so makes sense. This is 30 damage and this will kill. So let's siphon first. Oh what? Oh actually, get the disrespect. You're gonna be killed by purified lights. There you go. Okay, so
There are so
now I'm
many
really like
secrets in the forest.
asking myself what was with
There
those
are
gifts
so
and whatnot.
Why do you want to enter this
Because
forest?
well, and for turns, right? Sure. Well, the Nell will be gone at that point, but that's not that bad. Actually, oh, get a signed contract. Simulate even. So, third time we get Death Pocket Watch. Still hasn't triggered. We'll pay the life. 4th time, it hasn't triggered. And we actually siphon the mana. Yeah, we do siphon the mana just because. You know, she can use her spell card. I think she does have spell cards, right? She should have. Yeah, those are probably 2 spell cards then. Right then and there. So let's get 1 more negate out. And yeah, the problem is it's shield, and so it's like temporary armor. It rather just gets real armor, but still keeps like the lore aspect of the freezing deaths, like death's embrace being so cold. Oh, we actually get a. Oh, yo, the synergy, you can cold snap with double damage. Oh, get wrecked, man, get wrecked. Oh, sorry, Elf Queen, yeah. Maybe this is actually a drag queen, not the real queen, so. But hey, what do I know? We are already at 50 damage, so this is just a kill. And actually, you know what, let's just set comes to put that 1 health. And, yeah, we finish you off again with a Purifying Light for 15.
You are the one to save all
So,
this.
get your ass with. Oh, we even find weight, so that's a cool card. And yeah, I have zero clue about the gifts. I probably have to go look for those because, except maybe if this mysterious gift was actually like the blessing we would get from the thing. You know what I mean? Like you would get like, what did we get with? I think we got Horror Spirit, right? From the Witch's Blessing. So maybe this is supposed to be like the gift, But nah. We probably, like, we saw 3 gifts, like we usually see the 3 apples with the buffs and debuffs. So maybe it's just random if you get a right gift or a wrong gift, and at some point you'll get some surprise. I'll probably have to Google that after that. I didn't know this was even actually... I think that happened here. Actually, do we... You know what? We'll actually go for the guard statue, because we are like playing so many negates. Like, look at this. We have 2 negates in Soul Freeze and 1 negate in Judgment of Void. And so, you know what? Let's just go all out with guard statue. 3 more negates. Yeah, Soul Freeze, there you go. Counter the next card the enemy plays. That's perfect, right? I mean, it's fitting at this point. Ooh, Resurrection, actually. Maybe Judgment of Plague. Gain Judgment in this comment, you gain 2 Judgment at the start of your turn. So yeah, you can just pile up on Judgment cards. But you know, we have already just... Wait a minute, our deck has 18 cards with only like 4 draw cards. Oh, this is really bad. I mean, as soon as you put down all these 4... And actually I was really hoping for the Pandora Blessing, the Pigskin Backpack, which gave me 2 more equipment slots for 1 action. But unfortunately we didn't get it. So I'd probably leave this Judgment Plague here and just go for the Soul Freeze. So Squirrel Bank, I don't need you. So yeah, let's get that going. Equip Spirit Link, sure, not... actually Fairy. Fairy also is like, you know, if your enemy doesn't have mana, then you draw a few cards. And we are not the Scythe build again, as I said, but... Oh, we can't even forge nothing, wow. What is this, a speedrun? You know, usually the speedruns, you banish that many like good cards that are like the bad cards. You banish them so fast that you're kind of like just out of stuff. You don't even know what to do with those. So actually, you know what? I'll keep the Soulful box for next turn so we can get the Judgment of Void again. And in that case, I'll probably use Purifying Light to bait out. Yeah, because I'd like to use the Simulate so we like end up at a reasonable amount of health at the end. You have the 1 card, you can use 1 card. Okay, maybe 2 if you draw, but that was the best turn you could do, really. Let's Soul Freeze. Actually, I should have get 11 first. But now, actually, do we not have a 2? Yeah. Okay, we have like exactly 1 of each, or like a double 6, which we already banished, but don't mind that. And yeah, let's give you a little bit of chilled. But you know, it's 4 negates here. That's every card, so that was just purely like wasted. But never mind. And we do this. And sure, we can use all of these now. It was like death is coming just too fast. Okay, that sounded wrong. Don't take that out of context. But yes, I'll say it again just for you. But promise me you won't take this out of context. Death came too fast. Let's get a negate. Let's yeah, let's wait. Let's he still has 9, so probably get clouded over. No, you know what? I'll just continue drawing. Oh yes, sure. Yeah, let's get more negates. And now the weight costs just 1, so that's beautiful. Do we Purifying Light already? Sure. Keep our health topped off, since you know nothing heals you at this point, just until you're fully health. But just this overheals to damage, and it doesn't matter how you sequence it because siphoning the mana first or later, and while he has no mana, doesn't matter. Like it accomplishes the same goal. So that's just perfectly fine. And also, like the max amount of damage like we're gonna take from this guy is probably just like 10 damage. Since death comes, does do 10 damage multiple times and not like 20 or 30 damage at once. It neatly plays around this, and taking a maximum like 10 health is really not that bad. So I'll keep the Purifying Light in hand. We have 2 more negates. I mean, at this point, he can use a bunch of cards, though. Still no spell cards. That happens when you don't draw your mana cards, eh? So at this point, we do that 3 times. Take 10. Yeah, exactly 10. So we can wait. Fairy, not that comes. At this point, we probably should Purifying Lights. And is there something that doesn't do a bunch of damage? Yeah, actually, we can kill it exactly. With the yeah, guide the lamps are just so cool.
I repent.
Would be fun actually to do like a challenge run on trying to beat every opponent with exactly 0 health left. Oh, a Death's Hand. Okay, 50 chance to trigger in sequence action plus draw 2 cards and siphon 6 mana. That's a really cool card for a battle lock build. It's gonna trigger it every time. Oh, we even triggered it. We did trigger it. Nice. Actually, do all 3 effects like trigger individually on a percentage chance? Ah, well, I don't know, man. Let's negate 2 cards. So, sure, the execution can go. You're not a knight, okay? You're not on the knight build, for frick's sake. And also, by the way, wait. Does count on the damage you take generally. So if this card is in your hand when you take damage, you'd think like you still kind of want to like trigger it yourself with your own paying costs, but I mean not having to do that necessarily is just purely a add-on, and a really good one at that. Sure, let's negate more cards. I mean, we could still actually getting 5 more Judgement doesn't do that much. But I countdown is already at 3, so next turn it will give me 4 extra. Sure, 6. Yeah, no, it gave me 3. So yeah, it gave me 3. Okay. So as soon as you pass, it already counts.
Thank goodness it didn't.
It already starts counting. Let's put it that way.
I regret.
And do we find here nothing that I necessarily want. Another fear. Actually, another pendulum of death. That would be okay, but
hesitation can be
I mean, the problem is like we really end up on like basic on only one on like our starting equipment slot. We never got like even the chance on getting a second one. And by the way, yes, I'm keeping Nell here just because it's just so good to tapping that a little bit more, or like getting that extra card at the start of turn. And yeah, I unfortunately couldn't use Fairy, but don't mind that. I'm hoping actually, yeah, I was actually just trying to say I'm hoping for a Purifying Light, just to keep us topped off, but it seems our wishes have been heard. Oh, we even get a Painful Stretch, sure. Let's heal for that, and pass turn. Sure, you ended up in 3. So actually that's really the cool thing about when you're fighting like mostly mana builds. This game would be so fun and frustrating at the same time if you had multiplayer, like real people multiplayer. Because if you put them in your opponent in like a situation like this with a bunch of spell cards they can't activate because they don't have, you have siphoned all their mana, and they can't use their mana cards because you have the negates around. I mean that's pure checkmate, isn't it? So the only thing, it just takes a while. Sometimes can really take a while. So that's kind of the good thing in Judgement. You can just your damage will skyrocket eventually, and until then you'll keep them nicely tucked. Actually, we might. That's 70 damage, and this should end it. Yeah. And oh, did we clear? I probably don't need to clear, right? We could clear, but there's really no reason to. Let's be honest here. The deck works, it's just fine. Maybe Death Harvest, because it only deals 12 damage. Yeah. But let's get a 4th action. What is this? A ranger build?
Don't even try to touch me. I do. Don't even stay away
okay,
from me.
I'll try not to overuse that
Real
joke.
sorrow.
Come on, it really feels like we're going in all builds. Actually, Death Movement. When you shuffle a card to either deck or shuffle another copy of that card. Oh, that's... Oh! Where was this thing in the fear build, man? That's a beautiful card for fear build. Actually has awesome music cards. What was that? Unfortunately, I don't have the card with which I can look at the opponents. Deck, but oh well. Oh, and actually it shuffles too. Yeah, okay, this thing is broken. I really need that. I really need that. And do we really wait for 8? Sure. We paid 8 life to draw 2 cards. That's amazing. And actually, you know what? I'll even use that. And I think it's an exile card, so we won't draw it again. And you know, discarding it. Yeah. What good does it do in discarding it? And yeah, we have a bunch of stuff. So. And 24 health left, we are passing on minions. Actually, oh, by the way, did you notice that? Or actually, did you notice what did not happen? Because usually in the second turn she activates a card. Like on her first turn, she activates a card which makes you unable to play on your second turn. And this time we had negates. We had so many negates around that she couldn't even play around that. So I called it outplay. Still getting the health. We have 17 base mana. That's more than enough. And so yeah, I'm really not regretting having paid for. But we still wait for it. We wait for 7. Nah, come. Yeah, no. You know what? Yeah, sure. We pay for 7. Yeah, this is an extra card. So I was hoping actually to draw a Scythe card, so we would be able to use Fairy, but never mind. I mean, we were gonna heal that life, that missing health, so no problem there. And sure, let's negate 2 more cards. Not this card. Oh, maybe. Yeah, sure. Actually, Soul Leech would have done just the same. And sure, let's see 15. Do we? Nah. 3 cards are gonna be negated, so he's probably not gonna use that much. He's not gonna do that much damage to warrant a full Judgment code. Oh, there you go. You can't even activate. Double Death Pocket. Oh, I think both triggered actually. So that's cool. We still have the. Oh, you have the 4th deck. So do we wait for 9 now? Sure. And that does 4 times, and then we can overheal. Boom. How to end up at full health and still having used 2 weights for 7 health. So yeah, that's get wrecked. And actually, you protect. Here's one extra slot of turtle with starting mana decrease before. Okay, so actually that slows me down a little bit, but not too much. I'll pass on that. Hoping to draw a Scythe card next turn. Again, not a Scythe deck, by the way, but yeah. Don't mind that. So she's gonna take -3 damage. So I was thinking right. Let's Scythe first. Use 1 more card. Draw 2. Hope to draw a weight. Can we draw the weight? Another fairy? Okay, now we drew the weight. So now I can use these 2. Having 3 negates around. Death. Didn't this have another name actually? Was it just really death? Oh man, I don't know. And the last negate is still in deck. So sad, man. So sad. And with Soul Leech, the last. You know what? Yeah, let's draw these 2. Having used the last negate, actually overhealing for 15. Very unfortunate we couldn't kill her, but 5 negates. What you gonna do? It would be cool actually if there were a card that, if negated, would deal even more damage. Just so, you know, for the ultimate like FU to the opponent. You know, actually, you know, hear me out. The developers, that would be actually probably the best card you could invent. Namely, just a card that says, if negated, like, I don't know, deal like 5 damage, 5 piercing damage or whatever, for maybe a mana card. Let's say it's a spell card, 3 mana, deal 5 piercing damage, actually bad. But if it is negated, it deals 15 damage, 15 piercing damage, and maybe heals even 2 or something like that. And still luck base, and ooh, Judgment of Purgatory. We'll get that, even though it costs 6 mana. Is a massive cost actually for a draw 1 card. But you know, it gives me more Judgment, so more Judgment is always good. And yeah, that's the gift that we got. So sure, let's shuffle 2. And I need to use. Yeah, no, I don't have the mana lamp, so the gather lamp. So we're not gonna siphon him completely. Sure, but he wanted to use it anyways. And here it is. Let's simulate first. Now it's a fairy, and we have already wait. So do we wait for 11? Sure, exile your leftmost card. Actually, we'll probably exile this thing. So I use this, exile this thing, wait for 2, draw 2 more cards. Judgment, that comes. Gather lamp, yeah, fine. We even got the last, like 1 more negate, and still fully healed, fully healed. So that's nice. Block 5 points, sure. White's not written armor 5 on it. Maybe the text is too short, so might as well make it longer. But looks weird to just have a text say, like blocks the next 5 damage you would take. That's weird. That feels like, you know, beta cards from Yu-Gi-Oh! Like the first one, like take 1 card from your deck and not add it, but like, or what it says, like put it into your hand and then shuffle your deck. That's the original text of Rota, like reinforcements of the army. Like really weird text. Actually, oh yeah, there was a Death Comes 5. Oh, oof.
The dead will come back.
The dead will come back. Still over. Yeah, he still does that. Oh, we found the gather lamp, and we even draw 2 Scythe cards, so we can chill out of that. Let's wait for 7, and sure, Binding Flames. Let's get more fire damage there. Actually, I was thinking with the 1 card which permanently exiled itself to give us a card, which we ended up taking the overhealing card called Purifying Light. I was thinking of getting the Flickering Flames, like the attack card, which does 2 fire damage and increases the fire damage you do by 2, like for the rest of the combat. I was thinking of doing that and just having 1 attack card and our deck like on small enough that you would draw it reliably every turn. Yeah, that would have been like a cool idea, but ultimately I decided against it. Just because, you know, I mean, you see how Purifying Light just keeps us in the game. Like in all other cases, we would still have to wait for so long, and we'd rather just chill out with that. Oh, now I really have to wait for 10. Sure. I mean, we're gonna heal ourselves, and sure, just give us 1 more judgments. So you know, there's actually a little bit of okay. Don't call this deck like skillless because you just blindly activate cards siphoning all the mana from your opponent, because that's the dumbest strategy, kind of. Like, you don't have to think that much about it. Oh, by the way, actually, another little bracket, like in parentheses before I say something else. Death Comes actually does have different artworks depending on how strong it is. So, like, well, Death Comes 0, or like the first one, Death Comes 1 actually is just him with the scythe. Death Comes 2 till 5, or like till 4, you see him with horns, and then on, like, he has all this like dark magic in hand and green like mist around. But so, you know, many people I've read on the Reddit are calling actually the siphon strategy like a helmet deck basically from Yu-Gi-Oh, which requires 0 skill to use. Just you use all the draw cards you have and basically pass with that. And you know, I'll actually even get this thing because it just draws you 2 cards, and we have more than enough action for that. But yeah, so I mean, that build might be really a bit just dumb because you don't have to really sequence. But here you kind of there is like one optimization strategy on using the Judgement gaining cards first, just because it draws you, like it puts one more Judgement card, or like one more death comes in your deck, like before you draw cards, and so you can give a high probability of chaining those cards together. If we now really banish Death Harvest, it really doesn't do that much for us. Yeah. And technically it's a luck card, so get gone, your luck card. And we banish Adjudicator. I mean, we really could just get rid of Adjudicator, because just 3 Judgment will use a bunch of cards anyways. And now, I mean, how does our deck look? With 1 equipment slot, 3 more equipments that, I mean, I don't count them like in the first turns. Yeah, sure, they are in deck, but later on they stop being there. Then we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 draw cards, and all the. Okay, I don't call the extra cards really the death comes a draw card. Like, I don't consider them draw cards because I mean, they are put into the deck to just draw your wonder cards, just so they don't f up your. Oh sure, we get another Judgment of Void. Do you get this? Have more negates around? I mean, you already have one. Actually, the artwork. Oh, okay, that's a really cool idea of like upgrading the artwork from like a full armored knight to have already like sucked up half his soul there. But yeah, okay, we have already one, even the upgraded version, so that's fine. Get a little bit more health. I'll actually even heal. And if I have to close down something, I'll probably close down the Smithy. We could get this actually. 60 damage is. You know what? Yeah, sure. A second Mimic. Wow. Didn't actually know that could happen. Oh well. Yeah, really, I think I've never encountered 2 Mimics in one playthrough. Watch like somebody like clipping like a old video of mine, just in which you can see like me doing exactly that, but don't mind that. I'll even draw weights, so nice discount there. Soul Freeze from one of the gates, and sure, let's wait for 3. 60 damage there. Okay, that card is really awesome. I take back everything I said, and all the cards are gonna be negated. So that's well. I mean, okay, we barely don't have to heal. Yeah, sure, give me the basic attack. That's. Oh, we end up with 0 mana. Okay, now actually you can see like our mana expenses be a little bit too high, actually. But yeah, like I think initially this deck was created. I mean, yeah, it's a cool idea of like using like paying life to like kill your opponents, being like on a death plot and whatnot. But I think initially, like from a strategy standpoint, this deck was more so created. The idea, because spell cards still have the inherent flaw of having you have like 2 resources. You know, just like Magic the Gathering always tries to better the problem of the lands, which, you know, having droughts in early game, making you play enough of those cards, like enough lands, and still having bats, and still reaching like Man of Flood at the end when you actually never want to draw lands again. But, you know, sometimes you kind of still have to play around that. And the latest set I remember, there are a bunch of cards that double as land cards. So they have a like front side card and the back side of the card, which you can just flip. And such that like in the early game you can use them as lands, and in the late game you can use them as like spell cards. Like, doing like differently good, but whatever. That's kind of not the point. What I'm trying to say is like mana is still like, even this game is still kind of like passive. Like you have to draw combos in a sense, even though they are very loose combos. Any mana card is just suffices. It doesn't have to be a specific one, but you still have to draw them. That's why like the what's it called? The Hurricane Staff is just such a good card, because you can simply just wait on that. Actually, yeah, let's throw that, please. And because you know it's still like more or less a combo deck, but you don't want to make it a combo deck, and losing out on that much consistency makes it become a problem sometimes. And not wanting it to become that problem, you have to find ways around it. That's why the Hurricane Staff is such a good card. And also, why other witch builds make you so that every time you use mana cards you get spell cards, such that you can focus your deck on one thing and the other just like happens passively. So that's kind of the idea here. And with this deck, like at least part of this deck is just because we will eventually play just a deck that only costs health instead of mana, or maybe just use fairy. That's probably actually really the only thing I'll keep in such a deck, because you know you don't have to care about mana if you don't use it, and thus making it not just really overpowered attack cards. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to get at. I'll actually even get the other card, by the way, just because it draws you 2. Where is it? Endless Purgatory. Yeah, it costs 2, but it draws you 2, so sure. You know what? At this point, I'll get mana. We're not gonna die.
These potions will change your
I hope.
appearance.
And you know, I'm confident in. I'm confident enough in this deck's ability to beat the priest, even though, you know, it can be kind of annoying, but at least at some point we will be just killing you with death comps that do just 90 damage. So yeah, there's no way around it. You're not gonna survive this. And can we? No. Okay, we have to. Oh no, we can end this purgatory. Yeah. Okay, we can assimilate. And also, by the way, wait is kind of. If you've seen, like, since you can just pay its cost with other cards that costs health, this kind of soaks up its costs. If you get what I mean. In a sense, like, it tries to mitigate all the costs you pay by just simply having you, like, instead of paying them twice, it just sucks up the damage you have already paid for, and then just making it mostly for free, but still, like, usable at a high cost if necessary, like if you so choose to. So let's. Do we really wait for 12 now? Sure. Let's use health for 12. Wait for 12. And yeah, maybe that was a little too much, but death comes in next turn. We should be able to kill him, and drawing the death comes for 5, so that's 50 damage off of his like 100 health true health bar, like his stone form health bar. So how can I make it to not use that? Oh, he destroyed my thing, sure. Yeah, there we go. And that's 50 damage on that. We can kill him, unfortunately, but you know what? Actually, even give him 71. 71 chilled. Oh no, it goes away. Oh man, it goes away since he changes form again. And at this point, yeah, we kind of just need to stack up on more judgment and just pass up the turns. I'm like 50% sure we're not gonna die. Also, Fog of Fear, like making it 5 cost 5 more. That's sure. He's surely not gonna activate him as a. I mean, this guy is a nun, like basically. It's a priest, so. Okay, I take it back. Like, this is more than enough to kill. Do we. Wait. 7 and 6, 13. Sure. Yeah, here you can, like, you see, like, this is a 10. Oh, I kind of want to show you that it stays at 10. So I'll actually pass. You know, it's just like, just to show you that indeed. It is stuck at 10 after. So it's 112. So there should be another Judgment Death comes, and that one says deal 10 piercing damage 10 times 2. So yeah, it still is that way as soon as you reach 100 Judgment. So every 10 Judgment you get another Death comes, but it stays the Death comes 10. So how can we actually, yeah, Soul Leech, and that's actually, you know, you can use all of them and just see if all the damage you'll see. Yeah, we did it, boys. the damage still comes through the story. So that's epic. What's our reward? It's embrace. Embrace of, well, okay. Once again, this game surprises me that it still has not been, still has these issues, but oh well. You have 20% chance to dodge damage, lasts for 1 turn. Actually, didn't we already have that thing? Oh, no, wait, for the... yeah, right. Let's look at the card index. No, the card I was thinking about, I think is... or the blessing that I was thinking about is actually for the ranger. Right? I don't mean lightning nerves, but there is one that gives you 20% dodge chance. Yeah, fast reactions. Okay, so the other one is just a random one. Oh, what's happening with my mouse? Soul Hunter. Nope. And where is it? So maybe you can even read like the full name of it. Boys, am I blind? We just got it, right? Hello there? Hello there? I mean, maybe since okay, we just got it, but we haven't encountered it. Okay, so Embrace of Shadows, that's what it's called. Oh, it's for the Ranger too, so the Ranger can stack up on both these. Sure. Well, in any case, that was the Soul Hunter deck. This is like the Judgement deck. It basically has a bunch of draw cards, like every deck, and it says gain Judgement, since that's our primary win condition. All the rest is just supporting Soul Freeze. Actually, are they really called the same? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's... a Soul Freeze for 3 and a Soul Freeze for 6, which does exactly doubled. Except the damage, so Soul Freeze 6 is kind of like worse and better since it's just 1 card. But never mind that. Yeah, it just contains draw cards and it contains everything that just tells you gain Judgement, because that's our primary win condition. Since, yeah, Judgement can steamroll your opponents like really, really fast. As you can see, like sometimes, you know, the priest can be challenging for some classes because it's difficult to really do a bunch of damage, and like having like fake 210 like armor. Yeah, I mean, that's, if you look the priest at another way, if you look at him in another way, he has just 200 armor which you can refill, and every time you beat the 200 armor you have exactly 1 turn to kill him, or he will regenerate 200 armor. So sometimes it can be a little bit difficult dragging the fight on and on until you finally lose to chip damage from your opponent if you can't heal enough. But in this case, as soon as you reach like even Judgement like 50 or something, doing 50 damage in one and only card, that's already more than enough damage to beat like most opponents. So yeah, I hope you liked it. I hope my voice wasn't too nasal, but yeah, I'll be seeing you next time. Still in the winter season, still with this cool artwork on the top with a little pen cone here, and this epic pumpkin. Hope you will have another coffee there, maybe even pumpkin spice, but you know, at this point actually it's the wrong season. It's more so an autumn drink, but yeah. I hope I'll be seeing you next time. Bye bye.